Ladies and gentlemen, it is a very cold morning here at Lake Crowley. I've been here before, and I've had some good success with guides. There is a type of fishing that I'm not really familiar with, like deep still water nymphing. So I did some research, and I'm fairly confident I know what I'm doing, but we'll see. I'm in the marina right now. I got about a 30-minute run over to where I need to be because I just rented a boat, a little 30 horsepower, cheaper one, you know, no gizmos, no gadgets. So I'll see you guys when I'm over at the spot, and then hopefully we can get some good fish today. All right, peace. I just had a bite. No way. Came on. Well, I should have checked my flies actually. Well, that was exciting. I'm in like 9 feet of water right now. And the setup that I have is 3 fly setup. I have like a perch fly suspended maybe 3 foot off the bottom. I have a small gray body midge, maybe a foot off the bottom, and then 6 inches off the bottom to 8 inches off the bottom is a tiger midge. And I just had a take. That was the first bite I've had all day, and it felt like a decent fish. It did come off right away, so I'm gonna check to make sure I have all my flies still. So yeah, that's the perch pattern. There's the gray body midge, and then the zebra midge at the bottom there. So we'll see. That was exciting. And it's not very exciting, but the fish in here can be very big. I read that this bay has some smaller fish and some good action, so I wanted to see if I could maybe hook into 1 or 2. And I just had a take, and it felt really heavy actually. So kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it. For the most part, the only thing I really have to worry about is if I do hook a fish, I got to make sure that I keep tension at all times. So setting the line is just a vertical set as high, like arms straight up, is how you would set them on these fish. At least that's what I was taught when I had a guide a couple years back. And keep them away from the anchor lines. So we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Wind's picking up a little bit. If the wind gets too bad, there is a sheltered area of the lake called the Crooked Arm that I heard has some trout in it. There are fish around here though. I mean, I've had 2 strikes in 15 minutes, which is good compared to no strikes over 3 hours, which is what I had before. Got one. Little guy. Ooh, brown trout. Not as little as I thought, neither. Cool, spinner's out. Nice brown trout. I think this guy's definitely a stalker, just because fins are kind of, I don't know if it's just how the browns are, but nice. There he goes. On the spin rod. I'd love to get one on the fly rod, but I just wanted to make sure there's fish here. Throw something that I know works. Got one on the spinner again. And I have an idea of what to do now, where I'm gonna bring the boat and set my depth. Maybe they're just not over here, maybe they're a little shorter. This one seems bigger than the other one. Barbless, of course, but does have a treble hook on. This is really light line. Looks like another, oh, it's a rainbow this time. There we go. Nice rainbow, like 13, 14 incher. Look at this fish. Beautiful. All right. Swimming down. That was so cool. Okay. Nymphing again, really shallow. 5 feet, 6 feet, if that. I did hook into a brook or a brown trout and a nice rainbow in this general vicinity. Actually, it was further inshore, I feel like. So it just made me think that maybe they're shallower. Not really sure. So we'll see. See if anything happens. Obviously, I'll pick up the spinning rod and try my luck again if nothing happens, and then probably like the next 10 minutes. Because like, if they're here and they're feeding, they're gonna hit it. But if they're not hitting on the midges and they're only going after the spinning stuff, then I gotta make that adjustment. So we'll see. Nothing on the bobber again, so maybe they're just not feeding on it. Either that or something else I have got going on wrong, but it doesn't make any sense. They had hit it when I was in 9 feet of water, and then all of a sudden I get nothing, and then for a little bit, and then now I pick up this spin rod, and I caught 2 very decent sized trout, like huge by river standard, but I know Crowley gets huge trout. So, not sure what's going on there. And just like that. There we go. And I haven't had to take this out one time. It just pops out. Nice rainbow trout. 9 inches. Just about 13 in this one. Gone. Okay. They're not feeding on midges, but they like the spinning rod. I'll show you guys what I'm throwing. Don't know why I haven't done it yet, but here it is. 1/16 ounce, I'm pretty sure. No, 1/4 ounce. 1/4 ounce Thomas Bouyant. And I'm sure a lot of it has to do with it's flashing and getting these fish's attention. And a midge really doesn't do that. So it's kind of hard to grab a fish's attention when it's not moving and it's not colorful, they have to come across it. Summertime, Lake Crowley gets these really big weed beds, and they kind of create like highways for these fish. And you normally just set up on the highway and just fish that border between clear water and the weed bed. And normally you get hooked up very quickly. All right, I'm super glad I brought this thing with me. And shout out to my boy Trevor for recommending this lure to me. Thanks, Trevor. Thanks, brother. I got some pretty nice fish using this thing. Yep. He's hot. Looked like another rainbow from that jump. All right. Splash the camera. Got the hook out. That one, he was in there pretty good. There he goes. Oh man, this is fun. Alrighty, that was last cast. Let's move spots. See if there is any other fish that wants to play. Thanks for putting in the work, my friend. Ladies and gents, I committed the cardinal sin of fishing. I left fish to find fish, and it did not work out for me at all. Nothing on the spinner, nothing on the dry. This is, I think, the end of my trip, but get this anchor up and then throw this thing in reverse. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Whew. Alrighty, folks, that is the day. Successful day at Lake Crowley, unsuccessful for the fly rod. And is that my fault? Most likely. It is what it is. I'm glad I brought this with me. Ugly stick, you never fail. Man, it put in the work. Was able to catch some decent sized trout. I didn't have any fear of it breaking because my drag was set so loose. Fish needed to run, it could run. And it was fun overall. 4 trout, I lost a 5th one, and then I stopped getting bites in that area. I probably should have stayed in that area because that's the only place I had bites all day. But I mean, it is what it is, learning experience, and the fish change locations as the year goes by. So maybe that's just normal for this time of year to be over in that bay. Who knows? This wind needs to calm down right now. Outro. All right, hold on. Let me slow down. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like. If you want to see more of this content in the future, go ahead and subscribe. I'm sure to come out here again every year and try to make trips like this happen more often. Once again, if you want to see any of the gear or music, check the description down below. And as always, everybody, God bless, and we'll see you in the next video.